Hello, Adam Laverty here with a video showing us how to use the formula auditing and scenario tools in Excel 2010. Excel's formula auditing tools are used to track down cells that are causing errors and making sure your formulas are referencing the cells that you want by tracing the relationships between the formulas and the cells of your worksheet. Here we have an Excel workbook that has some values as well as some formulas. The formula auditing tools can be found on the Formulas tab under the Formula Auditing group. We can use the Trace Precedence button to show us the cells that the formula will be getting its values from. When we click Trace Precedence, we can see that the formula in C2 gets values from cells A1 or A2, A3, and A5. We can also use this tool to show which cells rely on the values of certain cells. When we click the Trace Dependence button, we can see that the value in A4 is used in the formula in cell C4. The Show Formula button will simply show the formulas instead of their calculated values on the worksheet. In Excel, a scenario shows us the result that will occur when changing one or more variables in the worksheet. This can be useful if you have situations such as determining how best to spend your budget or putting together a sales package. Here is our initial budget plan. We will use this to create a scenario to show the effect on the budget if we were to move to a smaller office and reduce the number of employees. To get to the Scenario Manager, click the Data tab, What If Analysis, and Scenario Manager. First we will make a scenario with the original values so we can use it to compare to the change values later on. To make our scenario, click Add. Here we'll give the scenario a name, we'll name it Original, and we can choose the changing cells. We want to change the rent and the office. Simply hold Control and click the cells that you want to change, and then hit OK. Since this scenario is for our original values, we're just going to leave these as it is and hit OK. We're going to name our second scenario Smaller Office and Reduced Staff. We're going to select the same cells that we did in the first one. Since we're going to reduce these numbers, we can type in any smaller number and hit OK. After you've made the scenario, if you select it and hit Show, it'll change the values on your sheet, reflecting the values that you entered earlier. After you've ensured that all your scenarios are working, we can create a nice summary to compare the different scenarios we made. From the Scenario Manager box, click Summary. Make sure the monthly and yearly total cells are selected and hit OK. And that's it. You can now use the summary as a tool to show your data in a clear and easy to understand way to your colleagues, boss, etc. We can see here that if we reduce the staff, as well as move to a smaller office, we save almost $17,000 a year.